Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive into the crypto world. It's November 1st, 2024, and man, oh man, crypto land is a bit of a roller coaster today, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely a bit of a wild ride out there.
I mean, if you're holding any crypto or thinking about getting in, today is definitely a day to buckle up.
Buckle up and pay attention, right?
So let's break down what's going on.
Sounds good.
First off, the global crypto market cap, it's down 5% today. That puts it at $2.44 trillion.
Which, on the surface, that sounds like a big drop, and it is a significant move. But one thing to always keep in mind with crypto is volatility is just part of the game.
Exactly. You gotta zoom out a little bit, right, and look at the long-term trends. But even with the dip today, we still saw a whopping $123 billion in trading volume.
Yeah, so there's still plenty of action happening. People are still buying and selling, moving their crypto around.
So some coins are actually doing pretty well today. Only 6 out of the top 100 coins are in the green.
Which is pretty interesting when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. Leading the pack, we've got Kaya. That's Klay, up 5.7%.
Nice.
Caspa and Celestia are also seeing some positive movement.
Always gotta love seeing some green on a red day, right?
Absolutely. Now, on the flip side, Immutable, that's IMX, took a pretty big hit today, down 14.4%.
Yeah, that's a rough one, especially for anyone holding a lot of IMX.
Yeah, and even Dogecoin, the meme coin favorite, couldn't escape the dip, down 7.8%.
Even the big names are feeling the pressure today.
They are. Bitcoin slipped below that 70,000 mark. It's currently sitting at 69,583, and Ethereum is down to 2,509.
So a little bit of a dip across the board.
Now, here's a development that really caught my eye. MicroStrategy, the business intelligence company, they just announced this really ambitious plan. They're calling it the 2121 plan.
Okay.
And they're planning to invest a massive $42 billion in Bitcoin over the next 3 years.
Wow, that's a bold move. 42 billion with a B.
With a B that's not a typo.
Yeah.
And they're talking about raising this capital through equity bond offerings to really fuel this Bitcoin buying spree.
So they're really putting their money where their mouth is, huh?
It makes you wonder what they see that maybe the rest of the market is missing.
Right. I mean, that's a huge vote of confidence in Bitcoin's long-term potential.
And it kind of throws a wrench in that whole Bitcoin is dead narrative that we hear every now and then.
For sure. I think it's safe to say Bitcoin is far from dead.
Right. So let's shift gears a bit and talk about stablecoins. They seem to be weathering the storm pretty well. Total market cap bounced back to $173 billion in October.
Yeah, stablecoins are becoming more and more important in the crypto ecosystem. They provide that stability that a lot of people are looking for, especially when the market is as volatile as it is today.
Exactly. They're pegged to stable assets like the US dollar, so they're not as susceptible to those wild price swings. But here's something I found interesting. While the stablecoin market cap grew, trading volume on centralized exchanges actually dipped slightly last month.
That is interesting. What do you think that means?
I don't know. It makes me wonder if maybe people are using stablecoins a bit differently now.
How so?
Or maybe instead of actively trading them,
Yeah.
maybe more people are holding on to them as a way to hedge against market volatility.
Ah, that's an interesting thought. So kind of like a safe haven within the crypto world.
Exactly. Speaking of active trading, though, there's a new platform making some waves. Kraken just launched Kraken Desktop,
Hmm.
and it's specifically designed for traders.
Oh, wow. So they're really targeting that active trader demographic.
Well, it seems like it. Kraken's already known for having a really robust trading platform,
Yeah, they've got a good reputation.
but this new desktop version seems like it's taking things to a whole new level.
In what way?
Well, for one, they built it on the Rust programming language.
I've heard good things about Rust,
Yeah, it's known for its speed and reliability.
which is crucial for trading, right?
Absolutely. Milliseconds can make a big difference. And they packed it with all sorts of features. Ladder trading, order placement shortcuts, advanced charting tools.
So they're really catering to those who like to get hands-on with their trading.
Yeah, it's like a command center for serious crypto traders.
It'll be interesting to see how this new platform impacts the market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's zoom out a bit and look at some global trends.
Mhm.
Did you know that Eastern Europe is becoming a major crypto hotspot?
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, we're talking $499 billion worth of crypto activity in the region over the past year. And a big chunk of that is coming from DeFi transactions.
DeFi, decentralized finance.
Exactly.
So that's basically financial applications built on the blockchain.
Right. It cuts out the middleman, traditional financial institutions.
Interesting. So Eastern Europe is really embracing the decentralized aspect of crypto.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
It just goes to show that crypto adoption isn't just a Western phenomenon. It's truly a global movement.
A global revolution, some might say.
Perhaps. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a lot more to unpack today.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it really seems like DeFi is gaining some serious traction over there.
It is. And speaking of global movements, let's talk about regulation. Always a hot topic in the crypto world.
Oh yeah, always.
And today we saw some pretty significant developments. Remember Immutable, the crypto gaming platform we talked about earlier?
Yeah, the one that took a bit of a dip today.
That's the one. Well, they received a Wells notice from the SEC.
A Wells notice, huh?
It means the SEC is considering taking enforcement action. And in Immutable's case, it looks like they're focusing on their IMX token, which was listed and sold privately back in 2021.
So the SEC is taking a closer look at how those tokens were handled.
It seems like it, and Immutable isn't alone. Other big names in the crypto space, like OpenSeaCrypto.com and Uniswap, they've also received Wells notices this year.
Wow, so the SEC is really cracking down.
Yeah, they're definitely stepping up their scrutiny of the crypto industry, especially when it comes to tokens and how they're classified.
Which makes sense. I mean, regulation is always playing catch up with innovation.
It is. And this regulatory uncertainty is definitely a challenge for the industry.
Yeah, it's a tough balancing act, trying to foster innovation while also ensuring compliance.
For sure. All right, let's shift gears again and talk about Bitcoin mining. CleanSpark, a major Bitcoin mining company, just finalized their acquisition of GRIID Infrastructure.
Interesting. What's the significance of that?
Well, it gives CleanSpark a big boost in mining capacity, particularly in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Huh. They seem to be becoming a bit of a hub for Bitcoin mining.
They are. CleanSpark is planning to scale up to 400 megawatts of mining power there in the next few years, and even Senator Bill Hagerty is excited about it.
What does a senator have to do with Bitcoin mining?
Well, he's from Tennessee,
Right.
and he sees this as a positive development for the state. He's been a vocal supporter of making Tennessee a leader in the U.S. Bitcoin mining scene.
So it's not just about the technology, it's about politics and economics too.
Exactly, it all ties together. This acquisition by CleanSpark also points to a bigger trend in the mining industry: consolidation.
So we're seeing bigger companies acquiring smaller ones.
Yeah, basically it's all about strategically positioning themselves for growth and maximizing efficiency.
Survival of the fittest.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of strategic moves, let's circle back to Kraken and their new desktop platform. Kraken Desktop. It's really built for speed and reliability, using that Rust programming language we were talking about.
Yeah, Rust is supposed to be really good for that kind of thing.
It is. It can handle those complex tasks that trading platforms require without sacrificing speed.
Which is so important when every millisecond counts.
Exactly. And they've loaded it up with features: ladder trading order placement shortcuts, advanced charting tools.
So they're not messing around. They're going all in on the active trader market.
It seems like it. It's pretty exciting to see this level of innovation in the trading space.
Yeah, it really is. It shows how much the crypto world is maturing.
It does make you wonder, though, what does all this mean for the average person?
Yeah.
You know, someone who's just starting to explore crypto.
That's a great question. I mean, crypto can seem pretty intimidating at first.
Mm.
All the technical jargon, the constant price fluctuations.
It can be overwhelming.
It can be, but it's important to remember that at its core, crypto is about empowering individuals.
Giving them more control over their finances.
Exactly, and opening up new opportunities. So while it's important to stay informed and do your research, it's also important to approach crypto with a long-term perspective.
Don't get caught up in the hype or let FOMO lead you into risky investments.
Yeah, take your time, learn as much as you can, and invest responsibly.
The crypto space is still young. There's a lot of potential for growth and innovation in the years to come.
Absolutely. Who knows what the future holds?
Okay, so let's do a quick recap for everyone listening, just to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, good idea.
So the crypto market took a bit of a dip today, down 5% overall.
Which, like we said before, is pretty normal. Crypto can be volatile.
We saw some interesting price action with Kaya making some gains, while Immutable took a tumble. Even Dogecoin with its massive community couldn't escape the downward pressure.
Yeah, it just goes to show that no coin is immune to market swings.
All right, diversification is key.
Always.
Stablecoins, on the other hand, They seem to be holding steady. Their market cap is still climbing.
Yeah, they offer that sense of stability that can be really appealing, especially in times like these.
For sure. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the crypto world. The regulatory landscape is getting more and more complex.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Immutable's run-in with the SEC is a prime example.
It is. And they're not the only ones facing scrutiny.
Nope. OpenSea, Crypto.com, Uniswap. They've all received Wells notices this year.
So it's important for investors to really do their due diligence, make sure the projects they're investing in are prioritizing compliance.
Absolutely. All right. And let's not forget about those exciting developments in Bitcoin mining. CleanSpark's acquisition and Tennessee's rise as a mining hub.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see how these different factors are all intertwined: technology, politics, economics, geography.
It all plays a role. And for all you active traders out there, Kraken's new desktop platform is definitely worth checking out.
It's great to see that level of innovation in the trading space.
It is. It really shows how much the crypto world is evolving.
So much potential for growth.
So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of today's crypto news. We covered market trends, regulatory developments, emerging technologies, even some global insights. But before we sign off, let me leave you with one final thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
The crypto world is constantly changing. There will be ups and downs, challenges and opportunities.
That's the nature of the beast.
But by staying informed, embracing the learning process, and approaching crypto with a sense of curiosity and a long-term perspective, you'll be well equipped to navigate this exciting space.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So until next time.